Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a Hot Wheels Corvette C7 Z06. Pretty cool looking machine. This one's lacking a bit, done up in all white, but I'll take care of that. It's going to get a total makeover, and if all goes well, should be recognizable, but barely, at the end of this video. This is my submission for my online friend Peter Button's 4th YouTube anniversary. Peter hosts the very excellent PB's Retro Restorations channel, where he does high-level customs and always entertains with his affable personality. He's invited the community to celebrate with him on a Corvette theme. I hope this one will fit inside the parameters. Taking it apart, you see all the standard components. There's a one-piece glass front and rear window, sport interior with 2 racing seats, plastic base, and I can easily pop the axles out of the little holders using a pair of tweezers. Plastic base, lacking in detail on the bottom. Okay, that's all there is to it. I'll put it all together in one little plastic bin. You'll agree that the C7 is a terrific looking car all on its own, but I'm going to give this one a Back to the Future theme. So I've got a donor car here. This is a Hot Wheels DeLorean, fully tricked out as the movie car. I've already taken the base off, and all I'm after is Doc Brown's flying stuff from the back. Do a little test and see how the fit might be. I think the C7 is wide enough once I do some cutting. I think it'll be fine. Out comes my cutting disc attachment to separate the flying gear from the rest of the interior of the car. It's only plastic. And I trim off the melted bits. Those cutting discs generate an awful lot of heat in a short time. I don't need the Back to the Future wheels or the supports underneath, so off they come too. I figured I'd be doing at least this much cutting. And I've done the same treatment to the back of the Corvette. That took the roof off. It was held together by the rear pillars. And I don't need the back window from the glass anymore. After several dry fits and a little bit more trimming, I'm prepared to secure the DeLorean parts to the back of the Vette. First, just with a little bit of super glue to tack weld it into place. I'm checking the fit, the level, the alignment. It all looks good. I put the rest of the Corvette parts together and drop the body down on top. Just to see. All right, good start. It'd be a great track car, wouldn't it? Coming up over the next few weeks on Maple Leaf Customs, you're going to see the 4 Horsemen June build. That's a 2-car mashup. I've chosen a couple of Mercedes 280 SEL 4.5s. Canada Day is July 1st. There's about 30 builders taking part. Mine's going to be a classic Bugatti. Paul from Diecast Graveyard is hosting a 4th of July build. Get ready for Captain America's ride. The first of my summer road trip series. It's a flying car together with Tom from Spork Syndicate. And I've got another crazy mashup, but it's all 3D printed between a Porsche 962 and a Beetle. Thanks to all of you, my viewers, long time and brand new ones, for supporting my hobby work here in Switzerland. Because my jeweler saw work wasn't as accurate as I hoped it would be, I take some time and put a little bit of Epo putty in the gaps. I pack that in tight all around, let it dry up, and once it's sanded, primed, and painted, it'll look like that DeLorean engine was always meant to be back there. Today's community shout-out goes to 11-year-old die-cast boy wonder. Good for him for getting a YouTube channel started. I've left a link in the description so you can go by and check that out and make a new online friend. Thanks for doing that. The Chevrolet Corvette C7 is the 7th generation of the sports car manufactured by American automobile manufacturer Chevrolet from 2014 until 2019. Mid-engine and rear-engine layouts had been considered, but the front mid-engine, rear-wheel drive platform was chosen to keep costs lower. The racy variants included the C7.R, which won the GTLM 24 Hours of Le Mans. The C7's all-new LT1 6.2-liter small-block V8 engine put out 460 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. The 2014 Corvette features a carbon fiber hood and removable roof panel. Its fenders, doors, and rear quarter panels remain fiberglass composite. As the thrusters are a big part of the Back to the Future car, I'm taking time to highlight some of the details. And I found this Createx fluorescent green. I'm going to put it just in the inside to represent some kind of futuristic gas propulsion emission that glows like that when it's all fired up. After roughing up the original white body paint with some sandpaper, put all my Frankenstein bits in for primer, including the roof. I shot that over in a top coat of high gloss black and put some gray racing stripes down the front. I think that looks classy. To keep Doc Brown happy in case he ever travels to our future, I do a little spit and polish on the Mr. Fusion and other components that he cobbled together. Here I'm making use of a plastic zip tie, which I thought would look good over top of the original taillights on the Corvette. Why not? A little bit of red highlight once the chrome paint is dried up. Not too much, really, but it highlights the Mr. Fusion, which is the main thing back there. I 3D printed 4 thruster extensions that I got from Ben at BP Custom Creations. They go on with a little bit of super glue. I like it. That beefs up my C7. Do you remember the license plate from all of the movies? I made my own. When you can read my fingerprints that clearly, you know we're getting into ridiculously small territory. You can barely read it by eye, but once it's under the high definition camera for a close-up, you'll see that I made the effort to put it there, as with the Corvette hood badge, because it is a mashup after all. And of course, the DeLorean time machine needs a couple of specific components on it, similar to the movie rig. I made this out of some soft craft wire and electrical tape. After everything has been clear coated a couple of times and left to cure overnight, I'm ready to reassemble the bits. There's your once around the body. I just sprayed the interior gray to match the racing stripes. You saw me put the thrusters on and the extensions. The back window had to be cut out of the glass. It was originally one piece. There's the roof, which is now removable, as it's supposed to be. The interior drops onto the base. The glass is loose, but it will be held secure by the body, like this. I can flip it over and put the front screw back in because that post is still there. But when I cut the back out of the C7, the rear post went with it, so I've just put a bead of super glue along the whole edge to fuse the body and the chassis together. Let's have a closer look. Pretty nice outcome, I think. Once I did a little putty on the gaps. The DeLorean engine fits beautifully into the back of the C7. I freestyled with the movie components along the sides, but they're close. And there's a magnetic base to keep it up in the air. This one's a flyer, not a roller. Corvette purists, please forgive me. I love a C7 as much as the next guy, but I had this idea for Peter's special 4th YouTube anniversary build, and I think the Back to the Future conversion came out tremendously well. I love it. Happy YouTube anniversary, Peter. I wish you many more years of YouTube fun and success. We're out of time. Thanks for visiting my channel today. I hope you'll come back again soon and often. It's coffee time.